Dear Jen, finally I've read the promised letter. I hope it won't be disappointing. It was more difficult than it should be to start, and that is because I didn't do it when I was supposed to do it. Then as the time passed, the pressure of what I should write grew bigger. When it was when we were together in Zagreb? In October, end of October. Since then, I have a feeling that I just worked. And I also have a feeling I should have worked much more. I should have accomplished more. Maybe I feel like that too often when looking back. That sucks. I thought I grew out of it. That over the years, I learned how to live, how to relate to the world otherwise, and not mainly through accomplishments. Let me try again. I had to scroll my phone photos to remember. Early morning sunrises in Berlin and great food. I love when my roommate makes pryganice. Usually when we don't have bread for breakfast. I see now I was in France, eating delicious food in restaurants, which I usually don't do, but it was part of the work, and a bit more about food. In my job, in setting up exhibitions, we started cooking for each other and installed an improvised kitchen in the build-up space. This improved everybody's mood. Vijay got his artist visa. We can both now stay here for the next 3 years. Near my work there is a cemetery. I walked there once during my pause, and it was very nice. I sat next to the tomb of Brecht. I had a terrible migraine. That is something I got when I turned 30. I miss my friend Jok. She used to come often to Berlin. She had a boyfriend here, but they broke up this winter. She's now going to travel somewhere in Amazons. Carmela was born. I planted beans after coming back from Zagreb, purple ones that Chris bought on the market. I was so happy to see them grow, but they died few months later. We got some flies in the apartment, and they are still here. My sister and I got a small funding to make the second edition of Apple Jam essay. Remember, I had some in Galleria Nova. Around the new year we met a lot of friends, but Vijay and I were both very tired in this period. And about the new year, I remember sitting in a kebab shop at Hermannsplatz. It was our last stop before going home, and I felt so content, so calm. And maybe if I wasn't writing this letter, I would perhaps forget about that feeling. Then Sina and I did our workshop on horror in Brussels. Finally, we came up with it in 2019, but never had a chance to develop it. It lasted for 5 days. We asked It is about making a horror from your own practice, turning upside down your value system. It's a form of self-criticality, but also a form of learning together. And it was so great. We were super afraid that people would not want to do it. It is a bit of a silly proposal, but it was amazing. I don't remember when I felt last time so fulfilled, in a way that you feel you do something that actually makes sense. And it's not only for or about you, but also about others. I finally watched the movie Daisies. I was singing Yugoslavian songs one night in a bar with a funny name that I cannot remember now. And I spent so much time looking for an apartment here. But we had luck and friends. We had luck and we had friends. And we'll move next month in our small but beautiful apartment. And next to all of this, still, this winter was very hard for me. 10 years ago, when I moved to Belgium, it was super difficult. I mean, it's not comparable to now, but I was also 10 years younger. It's really not easy to do it again. I felt so lost, but now I'm back again. You asked me to write you in my language, but I would never write this in my language, I think. Then it would be more real. Ali mogu završiti na mom jeziku. I eto sad odmah pomislim na Crnu Goru. Čudno, ali poželim da ti pričam o svojoj majci i našem starom psu koji treba svako malo da umre, što nas plaši, ali u isto vrijeme nekako grozno i priželjkujem, jer mi žao mame što se mora brinuti o njemu i što je vezana za kuću i što ne može ni da dođe da me posjeti. I još ti mogu reći da sanjam ljeto, i to ne ljeto na moru, nego u paklenoj Podgorici, vrela popodneva, kad jedva možeš hodati ulicom. Eto, to sanjam. Znam da te Zagreb tretirao bolje nego onda kad smo se sreli i nadam se da ćeš se brzo vratiti tamo. Nadam se da ću se i ja brzo vratiti tamo. Piši kako si. Veliki pozdrav. Now, listening a bit what I recorded, I can feel how my voice is very melancholic, and I think it's a bit like that when I read or when I talk. There is some kind of melancholy. I hope you can still use it. I'm not really so down. I'm actually in a good mood these days. But yeah, a letter in itself has some kind of, as a form, has some kind of dragging to it. I would like to know how you are, and I would like to hear whatever comes to your mind. It was nice to do this, and thank you for waiting for me to do it. Bye, and big hug.